2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And can you feel the energy in this arena after the starting lineups were just announced? It's a playoff atmosphere. We'll be back with it in just a moment. Two survivors in the West meeting here in the conference semifinals, Game 1. This is Kevin Harlan. We've got Steve Smith and Greg Anthony at the table with me. And the fourth member of our crew, David Aldridge, our sideline reporter. D.A., take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the 3 spot. And for the Spurs, sharing the wing spots, it's Vassell and Johnson. Then it's Noel. Then there's Ben Simmons. And it's Zohan in at the power forward. Now here's Brooks. Now Morant. Shot clock at 6. Sweet little floater.
Ja Morant's floater is the great equalizer. He doesn't have to get to the rim to do damage.
Simmons against Morant. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about. Threatening with that attack.
Here's Brooks after Ben Simmons' bucket. Brooks misses.
I'm not sure what happened on that play. May have relaxed a little bit once he got to the rim.
It's good. Simmons got his second bucket of the game to go.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Outside, Bane. And here's Brooks from outside. And Simmons with the rebound. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
What mastery from Simmons, fooling the entire defense in the paint there.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for 2.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Morant finds Bane. At the elbow, Adams. To the inside. And it's Morant missing.
Shut down. This is the way you play defense. This is how you protect the rim.
Here's Simmons. Good. Nice job down low. Simmons got 8 points.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Pass to Brooks. Morant surveying the D. Here's the pass to Bane. 5 to shoot. Here's Brooks. That one off the back iron and out.
They are out of rhythm. 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Here's Simmons. It's hauled in by Adams. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Here's Simmons. Johnson, the pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Johnson for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Here's the lob to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He's a big target with long arms. Just throw it up there, and Steven Adams, he will go get it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Spurs. so Graham will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Here's Simmons. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. He's got 10.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Jones against Jones to the left wing. Outside, Bain. Passes it to Aldama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Got a piece of it. Tillman. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
One shot.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. We've got 1:18 left here in the first quarter. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
At the line for your
That's good from Simmons. 1:14 left in the first quarter. Inside, here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
And the shot is good. And that's 15 points for Ben Simmons.
Continuing to stoke the fire, his shot making has been absolutely superb.
And a wide open look for Bain. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
As to Aldama. And that one is hammered home.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
San Antonio leading by 4. Outside, Simmons. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Now, here's Bain. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Jones, no luck. For San Antonio, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field. Really nice start offensively for them.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
Clark finds Kennard. Outside, Bain. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Back right after this.
Spurs fans, get loud for your...
And we're ready to get back into the action here in Game 1. Let's see what this quarter has in store for us. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
And that has helped them build an advantage here, playing with good focus and good energy.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Morant is out there with Kennard, and it's Tillman in at the center filling out the middle. Kennard trying to break loose.
Keep track of Ja, especially when he's in transition. He shows you right there.
Here's Vassell. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Brooks kicks to Jackson. Out to Morant. And the defense really pressing up on him. Made that a tough shot. Now, here's Vassell. He's covered closely. A nice shot by Sohan.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Out to the right wing. Out to Brooks. Over Johnson. Rebounded by the Spurs. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. And it's Noel missing. The Grizzlies trail by 8. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Johnson, the pass to Sohan. Rocket 6. To the middle. Here's Noel. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup. Noel's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. So timeout called here. The first for Memphis.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
And the Grizzlies with some changes. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. And Jones subbed in for Kennard. The Grizzlies trail by 10. And stolen by Simmons. Right side with it. Now defended by Adams. Right side. No good that time. Now Memphis takes it the other way. On the wing, Jackson. Three-pointer. Johnson with the rebound. And so Simmons will bring it up for the Spurs. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Jones kicks to Morant. Pass to Adams. Trying to end the drought. And that's 2 points on the way.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Here's Simmons. Plays it up off the glass. Simmons got the lead. Back up to 10 now for the Spurs.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Jones finds Adams. And the pass to Morant. And that one drops for him. 8 points for Ja Morant.
You like how Adams surveys the whole floor, allowing him to spot the wide open man.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
T-shirts, but only to the loudest fan. Show us what you got.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Nerlens Noel comes in for Hassan Whiteside. And Jones subbed in for Ben Simmons. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Clark is checked in for Jaren Jackson. And it's Bane in for Brooks. Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
Jones, the pass to Clark. Adams with it. Second shot opportunity. It's good.
And the muscle from Adams there. Able to take the hit and still finish off the shot.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And that one's good. Noel's got 8 here in the quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Jones finds Bane. Here's Adams. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort. And so it's San Antonio with it. Guarded by Morant. Noel. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And this is postseason play at its finest, refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
The three from Morant. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, Pop. What do you need from the second unit in the second half?
I just want to have a semblance of motion so that they know where they're going and the ball moves. They don't play in a crowd. Just basically see if they know what they're doing.
We'll all find out together. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. What a showing tonight. A sold-out building is where the action is happening. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Checking out the Spurs. They've put themselves in decent shape to grab that all-important Game 1 victory. So far, they've clearly been the better team controlling the flow. By no means is it a runaway, but they've put themselves in a great position. Kenny, what was your take on San Antonio?
They're running a smooth offense tonight, creating high-quality shots. Motions, sharp as a razor. Their spacing is excellent. They're moving the ball well. I love the way this team is playing.
And Shaq, let's get your input on the Grizzlies.
Hard to feel happy when your opponent's shooting over 60%. They're going to have to make things harder for those guys defensively. Force them out their comfort zone. Contest every shot.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. You look at Ben Simmons in this game, he's been everywhere.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
We got Keldon Johnson. Nerlens Noel is out there with Ben Simmons. And it's Vince Diop in at the power forward position. It's the San Antonio 5.
And we've talked about this. When Simmons takes initiative, good things tend to happen.
Taking 2 shots.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Bane. He dents the rim with a 2-handed slam. Wow.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Simmons passes to Noel. Johnson dishes to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. No good there off the double clutch. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And here's Brooks. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 4-point game. Morant with it. He's got 10. Here's Adams. Here's Jackson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Sometimes with bigs, you prefer to send them to the line, but Jaren, he's a knockdown shooter from there as well.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
That one is no good. Spurs leading by 4. Right side Simmons. And Bates Diop gets it to go. Bates Diop's got his first points of the night.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Morant passes to Bane. Now Brooks. Over Johnson. And another miss by Memphis. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Simmons against Morant. And the shot goes down. And now it's an 8-point Spurs lead.
And this is how Simmons puts up points. He challenges you close at the rim more often than not, having the physical advantage.
To the right side. Bane kicks to Morant. Passes it to Brooks. Lets it go with a 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Simmons. Pass to Bates Diop. Simmons against Morant. Pass to Bates Diop. Johnson. Good. And the Spurs lead by 10.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And Kevin, talk about a tough finish. The defense all over him, but he still finds a way to get that off.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Get on your feet and go wild so we can see you. Spurs fans, let's get on our feet and make some
So both teams making some changes here.
Spurs Hype Squad.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Simmons. And Bane pulls it down. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside gives enough space, waits, elevates, quality block shot by the big fella.
And Simmons kicks to Vassell. McDermott passes to Whiteside. Some solid defense from Clark. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Brooks. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in.
Boy, this is what a diverse skill set buys you. Jackson with so many options after corralling the miss.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. The Grizzlies shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one at the line is good.
Shooting for Memphis.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. San Antonio leading by 5. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
Well, they didn't make it this far by giving up easy ones. And now their defense is in overdrive. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
I'll tell you, Whiteside doesn't have to get too far off the ground to throw it down.
58 seconds left to play in the third. Outside, Jones, back to Brooks. Here's Tillman, down low. Jones, no luck. clock management. This is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
Vassell, the pass to Whiteside. And it's Memphis on the break. Here's Jones. Rebound San Antonio. Sohan's got 4 rebounds in this game. And slam dunk by Johnson.
A big showy dunk. Johnson was out to make a statement.
And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is postseason play at its finest. Refusing to give up shots here in the playoffs.
Kicks it out to Jones. Back to Whiteside. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got his 4th assist in this one.
Nice agility rolling off the screen. Just another thing Whiteside gives you.
And so it's the San Antonio Spurs. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
This is why you preach teamwork. Some of the most spectacular plays are the ones where guys are feeding off one another.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Memphis to start the 4th. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. Jones is out there with John Morant. And it's Bane in at the 3.
Right there on that play, Jackson showed the nice touch and his ability to finish around the rim.
Graham with the ball. Now defended by Adams. That one falls. And the Spurs lead by 11.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
And finished off by Morant.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Graham surveying the floor. The basket counts in 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for the Spurs. Morant outside. Now the pass to Adams. Outside, Jones. Just 5 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him. The Spurs making a switch here. Noel's checked in, and Memphis also making a switch. Brooks checked in for Tyus Jones. Vassell, the pass to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. And the layup's good off the glass. Simmons got the lead up to 13 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Morant passes to Brooks. Back to Morant. To the paint, Jackson. Collins with some nice D. Spurs leading by 13. Noel finds Vassell. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Simmons on the wing. Buries it down low. Simmons got 27.
A strong physical player in his own right. Simmons finishing through the contact.
Brooks outside. Outside Jackson. Outside Bane. Passes to Brooks. Fires from deep. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Johnson's checked in for Doug McDermott. We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Simmons, and he drops in the layup off the glass. He has 29.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And Simmons kicks to Vassell. Simmons inside. Guarded by Jackson. Shakes him. And Simmons with the lay-in. Simmons got 10 points in just the second half.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Morant. No good that time. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way. Ben Simmons gets the bucket. Simmons got 10 points now just in this quarter.
We're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Ja Morant.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Pass to Concho. Hassan Whiteside grabs the miss.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're leading by 18. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Simmons checked in for the Spurs.
A tremendous boost for these guys as this game winds down. And what will be a win here in game one of the series for the Spurs.
You know, their big advantage was points in the paint.
And they found a way to pound the ball inside. And that was working all game long.
And it's really got to feel very good to be able to jump out confidently to a 1-0 lead in this series.
Absolutely. And I think their focus now has to be not on taking this win for granted. They should come out for game two with the same intensity and honestly maybe even more. You know they'll face a more focused team in the next one, so they may have to be just a little bit tougher.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Kennard, the pass to Concho. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
San Antonio ball. Grizzlies substitution.
And Whiteside's got the ball here for San Antonio. They lead by 17. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends his lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
A walking triple-double threat. Simmons needs to keep working on developing that jump shot to be truly unguardable.
Inside, the kick out to Williams. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. A pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
You know, Kevin, momentum so critical. And you know they'll want to ride this wave into game two.
It's time for us to say goodbye. We hope you've enjoyed our second round coverage of the NBA Western Conference Playoffs. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.